Now, Ruiz and French both shoot with compound bows, which are different from the recurved ones you see on TV in the Olympics. But they both hope that that could change as soon as 2028 in Los Angeles. When it comes to St. Mary's hoops, nobody knows winning quite like Hollerbach, who filled up a good majority of this trophy case with 2 state titles, a state runner-up, and a multitude of individual awards. The Arizona Coyotes briefly stopped home in the middle of a brutal 14-game road trip. And when they leave again, they may be adding a new piece. Now, this event is also part of the Verizon Gridiron Giving Challenge, which asks fans of both the Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints to compete to see who can donate the most to charity throughout the season. Officials at the U.S. Embassy in Moscow visited Brittany Griner in jail today. This comes just weeks after a Russian court rejected the appeal for her 9-year prison sentence. While McCarthy is excited about what the larger bags could do for his stolen base numbers, the team as a whole should be happy about the ban on the shift. In Phoenix, Kevin Redfern, Cronkite News. He's for residents struggling with rising costs.
Hunger doesn't take a vacation.
Today is a great day for sports fans when all the sports align in something called the sports equinox. They are former college football rivals who went on to play in the NFL. Now the 2 local legends are currently tackling a new challenge together. Cronkite News reporter Caleb Wiley has more on the endeavor that has taken the 2 from the field to the sidelines.
There's a feeling that you know when you've done your form, right? And the second you release the shot, you're like, that's in the middle.
Alexis Ruiz would know what the perfect shot feels like. As a member of USA Archery, Ruiz became a world #1 archer in the compound category as a teenager.
I became #1 in my rookie year on the World Cup stage. No one knew who I was. One of the commentators on the videos called me the teenage sensation because I was only 19 at the time.
Success at that age comes with sacrifice, but according to Ruiz's mom, it paid dividends for the now 23-year-old.
You know, she would be upset. She would miss prom or she would miss this. And I would be, but if you had to weigh your options, what are you going to choose? And she always chose archery.
Ruiz and her teammate Cooper French are based out of Arizona Archery Club in Phoenix. French, also a Team USA competitor and former world #4, found his passion for the bow off a family Groupon code.
My sister was better than me when I first started, but she just didn't have the same attraction towards shooting archery. Then it was something that my dad and I wanted to continue doing. And then one of the coaches here said, hey, you're a pretty good shooter. Maybe you should look into tournament archery.
A gold medal and multiple national championships later, the rest is history.
Now I'm 21, and my goals are to continue making world teams, shooting professionally, and competing internationally for the United States.
Now, Ruiz and French both shoot with compound bows, which are different from the recurved ones you see on TV in the Olympics. But they both hope that that could change as soon as 2028 in Los Angeles.
It's a lot bigger than you think it would be. There's hundreds and thousands of people that go to these tournaments. And then always the Olympics comes up. I go, do you go to the Olympics? And I sadly have to say no.
In the meantime, both are wrapping up their college degrees, competing locally, and doing what they can to grow the sport in the state.
I love coaching. I love working with kids and getting people into the sport because it's not known to a lot of people. So bringing the awareness around it is amazing.
As they get older, the goals change, but nobody knows about sticking to a target more than an archer. In Phoenix, Kevin Redfern, Cronkite News. Led by veteran Kelvin Beachum Jr., members of the Arizona Cardinals offensive line took advantage of their off day Tuesday by handing out groceries for residents struggling with rising costs.
Hunger doesn't take a vacation. It doesn't adhere to inflation. It doesn't adhere to a pandemic. And to be able to be a part of the solution, instead of just talking about the problem, is what we're doing here today.
Beachum and his wife Jessica partnered with Verizon and United Food Bank in an effort to feed up to 200 families with milk, eggs, produce, and more.
We used to build around 26,000 emergency food bags a month, and now we're building 36,000. We're seeing the gas prices, the food prices rise, and so it really helps out when people come together to give food out.
Now, this event is also part of the Verizon Gridiron Giving Challenge, which asks fans of both the Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints to compete to see who can donate the most to charity throughout the season.
This is a great opportunity for fans to get involved, fans to come out and be able to support in whatever fashion they want, but also to have those competitive juices going and see who can win this competition at the end of the day.
And with the help of some of the strongest guys in the valley, the food can be moved at an astonishing pace, all delivered with a smile and a wave. In Mesa, Kevin Redfern, Cronkite News.